everyone, I'm starting my vlog on my phone today because that's what type of morning it is. We woke up, our coffee machine is broken, our dishwasher didn't clean properly. All first world problems, but it throws off your routine. I'm so thankful to have everything I have, but you know, your morning routine is thrown off a little bit, especially with kids. It just feels like you're like, oh my gosh, I'm already fighting for my life. It's 9 a.m. That was me. I made breakfast right when I took a sip of my tea because I made tea instead of coffee because our coffee machine's broken and I don't want to leave the house because it's freezing cold. I drank my tea. I literally took a sip. She woke up. I was like, of course. Why wouldn't she? But I missed her, so I was very excited. We took a shower together. I just did a body shower. That's why my hair is up. I did a body shower. She had a full shower. And now trying to get a toddler changed is I have to bribe her. I'm here. I have this. Come look at your duck. I've been trying to get her to put her clothes on for 10 minutes now. And on top of that, I'm pregnant. So I'm not getting up and chasing her over and over and over again and picking her up. She's stronger than she looks. But she had a full shower, like her hair and everything. I don't wash her hair every day. Obviously, I like get her in the bath and wet for her body, but today was hair washing day for her. For us, we tried to make bath time like a night routine thing. It really didn't make a difference for her in her sleep. So now I just give her a bath whenever it's convenient for me. And tonight I'm making a pretty big dinner. So I just decided I'm gonna go have a shower anyways. So I'm just gonna bring her in the shower with me. We killed two birds with one stone. So we don't treat bath time as a night routine anymore. I used to, but especially when she started eating solid foods and she got really messy, I just was like, get in a shower or a bath whenever I feel like you need one, whatever time of the day and whatever is convenient for me. And honestly, she loves bath time. Sometimes even if she already had a bath, I'll put her in the bath again and she's just to play. And we have like bath crayons and stuff like that. She just loves the bath. So let's see if she likes our pool as much as the bath. I don't know. Also, I did purchase a phone. Yesterday night, I was like, all right, this is my job. And I was looking at the prices to fix the microphone. And because it goes in and out, I'm not even sure what microphone it is. There's multiple microphones on your phone. So I was like, I'm just going to buy the new phone, whatever. And it'd be better for the quality of my videos too. So I'm going to switch over to my camera after I get this punk, come here punk, in her clothes. You can't show your body. Are you ready to put your clothes on? Let's see if she lets me do her hair. I don't fold her clothes in here. Call me a bad mom, I don't care. I throw them in. I also only have a couple hairstyles that I can do on her because her hair is like 3 different lengths. So if I put it in one ponytail, half of it ends up out. If I put it in multiple, it still ends up out and it's not long enough to braid. So I'm like, I don't know. I just literally do pigtails for right now until it's long enough. We're gonna do 2 pigtails. What do you think? Do you like pigtails? Lavender, do you like pigtails? No. Your favorite word right now is no. Everything is no. Watch. Do you want to go to the park? I barely do my hair, which you guys know. But I can't believe one day I'm going to have to do 3 hairstyles. I told Josh, I'm like, you better learn how to start doing hair because how am I going to do 3 hairstyles every morning? I'm going to have a salon. My friend has 4 girls, but one of them is still young. I'm using 2 different color hair ties because frankly, I don't care. She's cute regardless. So like, even the sides of her hair, I can't get in there like this because it's too short. And then she has little baby hairs here. Ready to clean up? Oh, you're so beautiful. Are you beautiful? I'm starting my vlog on my phone today. Pretty. Yeah. Are you all ready for the day? Are you all ready? Hi. Now it's time for me to brush out my hair. We already had breakfast. We had eggs and toast, our usual, and raspberries. Lavender ate all of her breakfast. She is a really good eater, except at dinner time. So it depends on the dinner. Yesterday I made Mississippi pot roast. She was not for it, to be honest. She ate some potatoes, but she didn't really love it. Also, I saw some comments about the couch being close to the railing. So I've definitely thought about that and I appreciate the comments. So I'll show you guys the living room. Basically, she never really went on the ledge of the couch. Mind you, just because she never did it doesn't mean that I should have left it there, right? We were planning on getting a new couch, which is the sectional, so the back. So basically where the rail is would be covered by the couch. So we didn't know when we were gonna get the sectional. So we just never really, and she never went on it. So we really never made it. We never really thought about it. Well, literally 2 days ago, which is so weird because it's right when the comments came in, she started standing on the ledge of the couch and like, holding onto the rail and my heart basically dropped. So what we did is we moved the couch away from the rail and then put the lamp there. So now there's a gap so she can't use it as a stepping stool to get to the rail. I'll show you it. I know it's like confusing. It doesn't look the best, but it's safer until we get a sectional. Hello, why are you fake eating? I really need a leave-in oil. I had the Olaplex one, but I used it all. I also don't want to use Olaplex on extensions. I feel like it's such a good product and I'm wasting it on fake hair. That's not even mine. Lavender usually sings this song. Tomorrow is hair washing day. My cowlick in my hair, I don't know how to... When I blow dry it that day, it's fine. And then over time, it just starts to show again. Lavender has the same cowlick. It's very cute. We're at the store and she's dance. She was dancing and clapping. And of course, now that I'm recording, she's not, but... Do you like this song? So basically now there's a gap, there's the lamp there and she can't reach it. But she hasn't tried to go on the back of the couch. If she does, I'm gonna need your opinions on what to do there because I don't know what to do. But there is a gap here and now she can't lean on the rail from the couch. We got this coffee machine in June, I think. June or July, so it's 6 months old. We ran out of milk. Anyways, our coffee has been, I don't know if you could see the color of it. You probably can't tell on here, but it's like basically, it's really watered down. It actually looks really dark on camera, but it's not. And we've been having headaches and we're wondering, why does our coffee taste like water? It just tastes like cream and sugar. This is how much, I guess it, not brewed. Let me see. This is how much coffee grounds. You could see the bottom of it. That's about probably 2 tablespoons of coffee. It's not even, it's literally barely above this. This is supposed to hold 12 cups. We want 6, meaning it should be at least halfway is how much usually the coffee grounds would be. Nope, it brewed about, I don't know, enough for 2 cups of coffee. So we're having watered down coffee and it's driving me nuts. And it's only 6 months old. We've been through, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 coffee machines. I'm so over it. Every appliance I feel like is breaking all at once. My phone, my dishwasher sucks. My ice maker broke. My coffee machine is not working. Why are they all breaking at once? They're all brand new. Not my phone. My phone is 4 years old, but what the heck? For lunch, I'm having a tomato and mayo sandwich. This is a staple, especially in the summertime when you have a lot of tomatoes growing. Tomato, mayo, salt and pepper. You can use toasted bread, but I have this cheese bun. Me and Lavender are gonna eat. You're so cute. Good morning, everyone. I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. Probably acid reflux or something. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I am about 35 weeks pregnant and we're about to go to Costco in Michigan to go get some snacks. They have more gluten-free stuff. They have a lot of good frozen stuff. So we're gonna go there. And then we're also gonna go to Olive Garden because we don't have an Olive Garden here. Hi. And I'm just gonna do a quick makeup look. Just probably foundation and mascara. Our hair was in 2 pigtails yesterday. That's why it looks like that. I need to do her hair still. I'm ready. I got makeup on my shirt, so I'm gonna crash out. And I only have like 3 shirts that fit me. So it's good. But I'm gonna go do Lavender's hair and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna switch over to my phone because I don't wanna bring my camera across the border and get questioned. So I'm just, they're now you bringing a DSLR camera to go to Costco. So I'm gonna bring my phone. Sorry that the quality is gonna change, but. So I got 3 chicken bakes. We made it to the States. I have a bunch of, I have a whole story time to tell you guys that Josh did. But I got 3 chicken bakes to put in the freezer. I'm not hungry right now, but I'm gonna go home, put them in the freezer. And then I heard they're really good if you just pop them in the oven. Car, yes, we're in the car. I just changed her, but that's why she's in the front seat. Actually, she's gonna drive us to Olive Garden. Yeah, okay. They smell good, don't they? All right, guys, we're back from Costco. We actually didn't buy that much because if I'm being honest, I started not to feel good. I was like, I felt nauseous. I had Braxton Hicks. Honestly, it was not worth our time to go there, to be honest. We didn't get much, but we did get some stuff. I'm still gonna have to go to the grocery store again before the baby comes here because I didn't get like hummus or vegetables or fruits or anything because those are gonna go bad by the time baby girl gets here, right? Like, fruits and vegetables are only gonna last like 2 weeks. That's pushing it, right? So hummus usually expires pretty quickly. So that kind of stuff I'm waiting on. And then anything that we could also get here, we didn't purchase except for cheese and Josh's gluten-free pizzas because his gluten-free pizzas there are, you get 3 in a pack for $17.99, I think. Here, it's $18.99 for 2. So even with the exchange rate of it being $21, $22, for him to get 3 of them is still a good deal. So we got that there. And then we also got some gluten-free frozen chicken breasts, which we've never had. So I'm not sure how they're gonna taste, but those are also in the freezer. And then we also got egg witches, which you've got, I think we've talked about them before. It's basically turkey, sausage, cheese, and then instead of bread, they use 2 eggs. It's really good, high in protein, and Josh likes them for work. And when I'm postpartum, I don't wanna wake up and cook. So anything that I can get for the freezer or anything is what I'm gonna do. So these are our absolute favorite. We eat these, me, Lavender, and Josh all eat these. These are the Bobo's PB&J's strawberry and grape. It's like an oatmeal cookie that tastes like peanut butter and jelly. It is so soft. It is so good. It kind of reminds me of those soft Nutri-Grain bars a little bit, but these ones are better, and they're like outside's peanut butter and the inside is either strawberry or grape. It's just, it is so, so good. These are gluten-free, obviously, and we had them in our Costco and then they got rid of them. But every time we went to Costco, this was a staple. They're so good. You can have them for breakfast, you can have them for a snack. They're just really good. Next, we got some AA batteries. Now, we didn't need to get these over there because we have AA batteries here, but we did get them because, well, we needed them and we were already there. These Unreal Dark Chocolate Coconut Minis. I just felt like this was something good on my nightstand to have, and they're gluten-free as well, so Josh can take them to work and I can eat them postpartum. They're probably gonna be gone by the time I'm postpartum. We also got these Made Good little granola bites. There is mixed berry and chocolate chip. Again, all of us can eat these and they're gluten-free, so I thought that was perfect. These I've never tried. I actually want to open one right now. They are fruit bars. I don't know, they're gluten-free, and there's pineapple, passion fruit, strawberry, banana, and raspberry lemonade. These are probably too chewy for Lavender at her age, just because she doesn't have all of her molars yet, and I don't think they're supposed to have like super chewy gummy candy and stuff yet. So I don't know, actually, I have to look into it. Don't judge me and be like, you're just such a helicopter. I don't know. I don't have any gummy candies in my house, so I don't know. Well, I do, because I want gummy candy sometimes, but I'm gonna try this strawberry banana one. My mom used to get me these fruit leather things when I was a kid, and I used to hate them. Oh my God, oh, these postpartum are gonna slap. Oh my God, get these now. I need to go have Josh try this right now. And then shredded cheese is such a good deal there. This is filled to the brim. This is crazy, and it doesn't expire till May of next year, which is also a little concerning. That's like 7 months away, 6 months. So that's everything about. We really didn't get that much if you really think about it. And then I got 3 chicken bakes. They're in the fridge. I'm gonna have one tonight for dinner with Lavender, and then the other 2 are going in the freezer for whenever I'm craving a chicken bake. Yeah, not that crazy. I decided to go through her playroom. As you can see, I dumped out all of the containers. And I was like, I'm going to go through her playroom and organize everything and throw out things that are broken and kind of declutter and rotate her toys and get rid of the things that are for smaller babies and save them for baby girl number 2. And I dumped them all out. Her playroom did not look like this. I mean, her playroom isn't always the cleanest, but it definitely didn't look like that. I dumped everything out. We need to make room for Christmas because, you know, we got her a lot of Christmas toys. And I shouldn't have started this because I started it and I said, oh my God, I'm not finishing this. I can't. Because all of a sudden, she wanted to play with all the toys that I took out. All of a sudden, they were interesting. The toys that she hasn't touched in months. Update, I'm too pregnant to do this, so Josh was finishing it. But I need to, oh, I just poked in the eye, sorry. I went to poke your nose. This is where we're at. I'm thinking we're gonna move this table because she doesn't use it as much right now because it's actually for coloring and stuff, but she's not old enough to understand not to color on the walls and stuff, so she doesn't have, I only let her use crayons and stuff if I'm watching her, so we're probably gonna move that table and put her play kitchen that we got her for Christmas there. But now a lot of these are empty, so there's a lot more room for her new toys, and we're gonna send the vacuum in here. I didn't get to vlog much after we cleaned her playroom. But we tried to organize everything by certain things. We have like musical instruments, we have little fake food, we have balls and bouncy stuff, we have like banging toys. We tried to organize them. I don't know why, because she's literally gonna destroy them probably by tonight. But for the most part, they're organized. And we do have some empty drawers, which was the point. And then we got rid of the toys that were not for her age range. We had a walker, which she played with the stuff on it. Obviously she didn't use it as a walker at this point, but we still had it upstairs because she was still playing with like buttons on it. But we brought that downstairs for baby girl. We brought anything that, honestly, that she doesn't need anymore. Everything downstairs. I only threw out a couple things. I actually thought I was gonna throw out or donate more, but because we have another baby coming, throw the ball. Ready, set. But because we have another baby coming, I was like, I definitely don't want to throw anything out. And rotating toys is always fun. So when I bring out the stuff for, again, go get it. Your turn. Go throw it. So I know when I take it out for baby girl, she's gonna be interested in it again because she's gonna be like, whoa, I didn't play with that. And here, again. So, feels really good. This is your sign to go clean out your baby's play stuff. Either toy box, playroom, whatever. Ready, set, go! The biggest thing that we got her is a play kitchen. I am doing a video on Patreon on what we got her for Christmas, and I'm showing everything that I got her before I wrap it up. I wish I could leave them under the tree because I think it would look really cute. But if I leave them under the tree, she's just gonna go out there and open them. So I can't put them under the tree until the night before. And let me know what Santa is getting your kids, and if your kids are excited for Santa to come. What kind of cookies are we leaving out for Santa? I want Lavender to leave Santa oatmeal chocolate chip cookies and maybe a McDouble. I think Santa would love McDonald's. Do you think Santa likes McDonald's? Give me a kiss. Here, brat. Oh. Since I'm in here playing with her and I'm able to record, before I end this vlog, of course now she wants to play with it. I want to tell you guys the story about what happened in the States. So we obviously went to Costco in America to get some snacks. First of all, in Costco, I started to feel like really nauseous. I've been getting nauseous in the last trimester all over again, very weird. And I had to leave Costco, so Josh had to I didn't really get to walk around as much, which is good because I didn't spend as much money, but I literally could not. I was like, I'm gonna throw up in here. Costco gives me such bad anxiety. I never feel good in Costco. That being said, we went to McDonald's on the way to the States. Josh was carrying Lavender's back to the car, and I had our coffees in her hand. I go to put them in the cup holder, and our passports are in the cup holder. And I grabbed them and I realized, where's Lavender's birth certificate? If her passports are here, because Lavender doesn't have a passport yet, and you could cross with just a birth certificate at her age. So I'm like, if we have our passports in the front, where would have Josh kept her birth certificate? Why would it be separate? So I asked Josh, I go, where's her birth certificate? And Josh goes, in the safe at home. I don't know. And I think he's joking. Like, I thought he was being sarcastic, being like, why would you ask me that? Obviously I have it. It's probably at home in the safe. So I start laughing, but then I realize he's not laughing. And I go, no, seriously, where is her birth certificate? Are you joking? He goes, what do you mean? I'm like, are you joking? And he goes, what do you mean am I joking? Where's her birth certificate at home in the safe? He goes, I swear to God right now that her birth certificate is at home. We're 40-minute drive away from home. Tell me. We got all ready. I had makeup on. I had my camera. We had all of our stuff. We're halfway to the States. And then he tells me, no, I literally left it at home. I thought she could just cross with nothing. And I go, Josh. And he goes, I don't know why I thought that, because we've been in the States before. We always brought our birth certificate. And he's like, oh my God, I don't know why I didn't grab it. And I'm like, they're not gonna let you cross with a child with no identification who can't talk. We could be kidnapping her for all they know. Luckily, she's Josh's spitting image, but who's her parents? She can't talk and answer questions. She could be a missing child. They're not gonna let you cross into another country with a child that has no identification. So I'm, at this point, if I don't laugh, I'll cry. So me and Josh is like, oh my God, I don't know why you did that. And I start laughing too, because if this is something that Josh did all the time, which he doesn't, Josh is a very responsible. That's why I didn't even think to double check, because like, he's a grown man. He knows how to like prepare to leave the house. I don't have to like helicopter him. So I did start laughing because it's very unlike him to do something like that. But I was also silently crying inside. It wasn't a big deal, but it threw off her whole day. It added another hour and something to her whole trip, which in reality isn't that much, but it is a lot when your kid needs to nap and you're in the car for an extra hour. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys about that. And then I also wanted to mention, I'm at the end of my pregnancy, obviously. I only have 4 weeks to go max, so that's fun, scary. I did pack my hospital bag over on Patreon too. Maybe I'll pack my baby bag with you guys if you want. And I was thinking of maybe doing the diaper caddy, not diaper caddy, well, diaper caddy, but mine's gonna be a snack caddy. But I was thinking of telling you guys my main pregnancy symptom that I thought I was in the clear. I really thought I was in the clear. At the end of my pregnancy with Lavender, I never get nosebleeds on a day-to-day basis. I've told this story on Patreon, and I think I've told it on YouTube also. But basically, at the end of my pregnancy with Lavender, I had very bad nosebleeds all the time. I'd blow my nose and it would trigger, I would literally blow my nose and immediately blood would come out. Or I would itch it, blood would come out. It happened in the middle of the night, which was so inconvenient because it got all over my bed, all over the floor, because you know how quickly they happen. And I had nosebleeds with her at the end of my pregnancy, which I guess is common. So I had a severe one 2 days before I was induced with her. I was like 38 weeks and 5 days or something. And I had to go to the hospital because my nose was not stopping. It bled for like 45 minutes. I was lightheaded. I started gagging on the blood in my throat. I was gagging, so then I started throwing up. There was blood cut, I was throwing up, I was pregnant, and then every time I threw up, I would pee a little. It was literally a mess. And I wasn't worried or anything. I just needed it to stop because it was getting everywhere and I couldn't control it. And so I had to call the ambulance and they drove me to the hospital. And they actually had to put something in my nose to constrict the blood vessels. And so the paramedic tried to convince me I was a nose picker. He honestly was kind of rude. He was like, this might be embarrassing, but were you picking your nose when it happened? Because nose picking is really common for nosebleeds. No, I wasn't picking my nose. I was actually sitting on the toilet taking a shit. And I just blew my nose and blood started pouring out. I wasn't picking my nose. I don't pick my nose. And he goes, and he just kept basically insisting that I was a nose picker. And I'm like, I'm not a nose picker. I promise you my nose doesn't normally bleed. It only bleeds when I'm pregnant. And it always bleeds in this nostril around my nose ring. I don't know what to tell you. And so when I went to the hospital and the doctor came and saw me and looked at my nose, the doctor goes, it was a beautiful girl, and she goes, it looks like it's coming from your nose ring. It's all around your nose ring. So maybe when they pierced your nose, it was a weird blood vessel or something. And I look at Josh and I go, see, I didn't want my husband thinking it was a nose picker. Even the doctor said there was no scabbing, it didn't look dry in there. It was coming from my nose ring. And then she was like, well, because of your increased blood flow when you're pregnant, plus I was on baby aspirin, which is a blood thinner, and it was right around my nose ring. She's like, if it keeps happening, you might need to take out your nose ring because it's coming from your nose ring. It doesn't happen when I'm not pregnant, so I'm not going to take it out. But I thought I was in the clear because I haven't had any nosebleeds this pregnancy. Well, I've had 2 in the past 24 hours. The one in the middle of the night was my fault though, because I blew my nose and I knew, I was like, this is going to trigger a nosebleed, but I couldn't breathe. I was mouth breathing and I could not go back to sleep because I couldn't breathe. So I blew my nose and I triggered another nosebleed. So I've had 2 nosebleeds already in 24 hours, which is great for me because I'm already anemic. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, give you guys a little update, and that's it. So I knew I wouldn't be able to do Vlogmas. I'm calling it Vlogmas, but I told you guys already, it is not going to be Vlogmas. I literally, sometimes I spend the entire day just doing what I can. I don't have extra energy. I already chase her around, I play with her. But some days I sit on the couch with her and we watch a movie and play because toddlers don't sit down for 5 minutes. But I can't anymore. All of my energy goes to being a mom and then I'm worn out. I am sleeping nonstop. I'm exhausted. And dare I say, I said this on my TikTok, I think the 3rd trimester might be worse than the 1st. I've had 3 pregnancies that experienced the 1st trimester. Obviously, I didn't experience the last trimester with Luca, but I experienced the 1st trimester 3 times. And as much as it sucks, the nausea is the worst and you feel terrible. I think I would still take the 1st trimester over the 3rd, truthfully. And I had morning sickness for all 3. So, what is that? What is this? Egg? What's this? Cheese? Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Mama, do your hair? We just woke up, by the way. She slept until 9 something, so I think it's like 10 at this point, which is kind of late to start her day, but I don't mind it. And we just finished eating, and I changed our clothes, so I gotta go do her hair. Oh. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye.